one. Oh, I miss this kind of air. Like, that's weird to say, but I miss this kind of air. Like, it's not too cold, doesn't smell like oil or fuel or fucking coolant. Reminds me of home.
I feel like I can breathe properly.
Very true. So, is it still a lot sore? I know they said that it would be.
A little bit scratchy, but there's no pain.
That's good.
I can't believe how much pain I was in this whole time.
It should have been done much sooner.
Things take time.
And people have taken too much of it. So pretty.
It's good to be able to look at the woods and not be scared of it.
I'm actually a little bit excited. I got a lot of the pre-setup for the campaign with you and Felix. Got that done yesterday. It'd be nice to have a fucking hobby for us both to finally get back into.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, we love you.
Chestnut also agrees.
Have you been able to talk to animals?
Yes.
Kinda cool, huh?
Is somewhat not as exciting as I thought it would be. I'm not disappointed.
Fair enough.
Perhaps a little underwhelmed.
Fair.
I can hear them, but they don't always listen to me.
Oh, they are. The animals tend to do their own thing.
Loyalty truly only belongs to a dog.
I don't know. This one seems pretty loyal to us. Yeah. I think birds could be pretty fine with that too, don't you think?
They seem to enjoy the little things.
Something I can appreciate.
How do you feel about being here for a little bit?
Oh, like we've needed it.
Looking at this makes my chest feel so light.
You know, we're allowed to build our own little area in Marcus's place. Maybe she'll give us some ideas as to what we want to make. It'd be nice.
These are fishing huts. I'm surprised that such thing exists out here. But it makes sense because there's a river nearby.
Is it? These are things that I used to have a lot in our world too, except they're just a little bit bigger and a little larger in poles. I saw what they did in fishing these days. It's kind of sad. Just industrializing a ship. I don't like it.
That started to happen a lot in my world. The druids, my lands and other lands, we were so concerned about it. Industrialization. I suppose where I come from, I was starting to see the beginning of hyper-industrialization. Then I travel through our woodlands and I see it at its precipice. And Zafira. Quite scary.
What it all can accumulate to, yeah.
Yet at the same time I still see that people build communities and not all hope was lost. But the trees were lost.
Makes me really think about my world and how long it's standing. In some ways, technology's really advanced because of magic, and in other ways, they've maintained themselves. I think it helps that a lot of druids knew how to really defend their lands pretty fucking well when people started to come for them.
I think
It's hard
in
to
a
argue with
strange
the
way,
bear.
the magic that people can wield and the powers that people possess to be able to exact their own beliefs on the land helped protect it. Not divine intervention, but the power that people had to create their own.
My dad told me when I was growing up that my strength will be the accumulation of my will upon the world. And what that means and what I intend to do with that will come to bear fruit based upon effort.
At least that is also my understanding that I came to because of the real book you gave me. And if people have some abilities like this or tools to work with, it is quite a wonderful thing indeed.
In a very strange way, while I'm not connected to the gods, I have to be at least a little thankful to Mistra for limiting us. Wanna take a look
Just
inside?
not to want swarms.
Oh, maybe we can find some worms inside. It is a fishing hut. Well, it definitely has the fishing lines. Little old.
My neck.
So nice. Be careful.
I need to do that slower.
Try instead of trying to move with your chest, move with your full hips. That way your neck actually doesn't move in place as much. Like, kind of like this when you go through. A little awkward, but it'll save your neck. Here.
Thank you.
This place is beautiful.
I see there are some fishing ponds. With all the fishing huts or shelters around, perhaps that is a good pastime for a day or two.
Agreed.
Oh, I can't look down.
Let's try not to look down. It's gonna be okay. Okay. Yep, those are worms. Huh, they're all covered in dirt. There you go.
Starts to politely just nibble away at it. Got quite the manners.
Aw. You're a very mannered eater. get an extra worm for that.
It eagerly grabs it. And then it nuzzles your hand.
No, we're gonna have to build our little own bird area if we're gonna have them like this.
Wow.
Learned a little bit about it, by the way. It turns out that those who at least give cherishment to Halloween, and if the Mad King Thorn ends up winning, more than likely he'll allow us one gift of what we had obtained from the Halloween event in our costumes to remain. So at least I have to hope that that ice thing loses.
I think I'm on the Ice King's side.
Now keep in mind, I don't know if
Oh, it was his letter that I accepted first and read in full.
I don't know if this other Ice King is going to offer us the same thing. It's very likely that he might just try to keep our favor. So hopefully we can win out either way.
They seem to be countering each other with the same offer. There is odd equal rights in simply by offering the same thing, the favors and ours. They have the equal opportunity of gathering members to fight for their right if they offer the exact same thing. A strange angle, but it works.
It's one that at least causes the most chaos.
Which is definitely in their favor.
Yep. But, admittedly, beyond keeping our dear friend here, I don't have many further interest. I celebrate the fall as it is every time. The changing of the season.
I am a little conflicted about the fact that Chestnut has a real body and wants.
It's a very strange development, let's both be honest here, and I think we both know why this might be. It's not too dissimilar to someone else that we know. But I think it's all the more reason that we need to cherish them for what they are and who they are.
If Chestnut can persist, I would want him to be free. I don't want to keep Chestnut.
Then we'll have to leave that to Chestnut's decision. It might be just as much that he might enjoy their company in the way that we live. If he's free to go, he's free to go.
To
Maybe
have a
we can
summoned
get an
familiar,
open area for him.
I guess I'm not used to summoning a familiar. I think it's just a coincidence that it is the puppet I had last that became a familiar. It comes from nature.
They don't do too dissimilar roles from what I remember. My mom's familiar and does tasks as she asks for the most part, but still allowed to be very grumpy. Sometimes is allowed to do them in just quite mischievous ways as they seem fit. They still have personality, they're still themselves.
This one is spoiled. It likes headpads.
I can only imagine what's spoiling them.
Me.
Still, it might be actually very good that you are the one that's attached with the familiar, since I know that you'll honor and grant them as much freedom as they desire. That includes the freedom to go where they like.
I don't want
Think
to
about it
hold
this way.
anyone that has such potential. I don't want to hold them like that.
Then
I already
anytime you
struggle
tell
with that
them...
with
I know.
Marcus.
But anytime that you tell them that it could be a yes or no, and they can always answer yes or no, it's still the same as freedom. They have a choice. And I know that you give them that choice. That's why I think it's a good thing that you are the one with the familiar. Because you won't make them do anything they don't want to.
It still weighs on my chest so heavily.
Mm. It's very strange. I sometimes scorn the weight that had kept me to be what I am. But sometimes I believe that it's because I understand the weight of both the responsibility as well as the worry that I think I work as hard as I can to try to be kind. I don't think it's too dissimilar for you. The more of this weight you feel, the more you feel duty-bound to ensure the freedom of those that you take care of.
Geppetto wanted me to look after his work. But I know he think of it differently from work. Now that I
Indeed.
think of it, it's like being a godfather again.
Hmm. It's a very big responsibility to inherit. I still don't think he ever had a better choice than you, though.
I just have to trust that it is for good reasons.
I do too. But I'll say this much. Good or bad reasons, you are the one now. You're the one taking care of it. And if freedom is how you desire and feel that they is deserved of those who have gained sentience, then I know that it couldn't have been left in better hands than yours. The fact that you feel it means the fact that you still care. At least let that ease your mind a little.
It does. I just hope I can be a good guardian.
I know that you'll try.
I hope I can be a good guardian, a good father, and a father. I don't know if I'm good at protecting.
While I'm alive. That's anything. I know that you, at the very least, are protective sorts. I've always known you as a protector in some kind of way.
Defense
Being
and
good doesn't...
protection. Support. It's my profession, practically.
But being good isn't being perfect. And I don't think any of us want to be perfect. It doesn't exactly give us room to grow if we're just perfect at anything. Part of the process is to grow. I'm sure there's always better ways and things that we're going to have to learn. I mean, hell, that's kind of the entire point of the journey. Adapt and make do and problem solve. We're gonna have to have problems. problems are gonna happen. I think it's all about how you tackle them that makes me so relieved.
There's something that I worry about. Like I admitted, I am conflicted about when you talk to Benny, but my heart wants to protect you from him. I'm sorry.
No, it's just that I'm gonna stay close to the children. I'm gonna stay close to Kira. But I think I'm gonna take some steps back from Benny. He,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
keeps
bring up
making
the drama.
mistakes. It's okay. It's just something that I also
We
learned
came all
today.
this way to... today.
Once again, he decided to not take my advisement or my words. And I'm recognizing that I can't help someone who simply put won't listen to me. So I'm not gonna deal with it anymore. Oh, honey, watch the neck, please. You are right. He needs to earn our respect. And he won't be able to do that if we're making that road easy for him.
Sometimes it is difficult, almost impossible. He has not got the right legs to travel down that road yet. That is a personal journey. We cannot push him or hold his hand. It hurts in a lot of ways for us too. It's like watching little sea turtles struggle on the beach towards the water. You want to so badly carry them all the way.
Aww.
And it hurts.
Well, we can't carry them all.
But then they won't have the strength in their flippers. Because they never used them in the first place. There I go with my silly analogies again.
Do you want me to tell you what happened, or would you prefer not to talk on it? I'm okay with either answer.
Could we go somewhere with the breezes?
I would love that.
Then with the fresh air on our faces, I think I'll be okay to confront it. I don't want to be angry in front of you, but I'm glad you're okay with it.
I honestly think that I'm comfortable with you at least showing me how you feel. So long as I know it's not directed at me.
Never. The only anger I
In a
ever
weird way,
direct
I
at
love the
you
honesty.
is criticism. Because I want you to
That
grow.
I will gladly accept.
That is the only anger I would give. And even then, it is a good... Just not.
I feel
I
so
could never be
controlled
angry
by
at you. What?
Wow. What's he say? Oh, you can hear him. That's right.
Most of it was just noises.
Oh, that's fair. I make noises too.
I just called you mom.
Oh, my heart. Oh, sweetie.
You have black feathers like him. I think he means
That's
your
so
hair.
fair. That's so fair. Does he ever call you Pa?
Yes.
So sweet. Oh, I'm dying of cuteness.
Oh, this is nice. Oh, it's quite windy up here.
Oh, the scenery. Oh, I see little lights up there.
That's so lovely.
Perfect seats for us here, too.
This isn't a jacket for you?
Hmm?
Is this alright?
Oh, this is perfectly fine. I used to sit on these all the time, honestly. Kind of miss it. Ah. The cushion chairs make my butt sink in.
Oh.
Meow.
He's just making noises again.
I do the same.
It's cute.
Oh, thank you. Ah.
Are you sure you want to talk about what happened? I'm okay with talking about it. I just don't want to bring too much stress.
I figured out everything I needed to figure out about it. I don't think I need to be stressed about it anymore. The only thing I have left is worry. I learned a little bit more. The one that Prometheus was attached to wasn't one of the godchildren we have. So I sent someone else in my stead immediately. One of Rex's crew.
Understood.
But when I contacted Tibet to make sure that he followed my advisement, I asked about the other team because I had specifically designated Benny and advised him the fact that you will be endangering the mission and others if you don't work with Tibet and communicate with each other. You're both trying to do the same shit. What are you trying to do, a race? Stop being petty. I thought my words were heard. Hell, Kira was in the room, Roderick was in the room, everyone was in the room. I thought someone would make the smart decision. But when I asked about it with Tibet, he was confused and had not heard of a single thing. So I told him that there was another team going probably on the same exact day and to watch out for it. Now I know he'll be careful at least, but I'm worried.
I feel so bad for Prometheus.
I do too. He deserves better than that.
Was courteous and wanted to lift people up from what little I had experienced with him. He was so considerate.
Days had passed. I don't give any excuses. They had not communicated, and I'm done dealing with this kind of thing, especially endangering people who aren't involved.
The child. Do you know anything else about the child?
They have orange hair. They're attached and raised by Prometheus, but were entrusted to Benny for any absence they had once he realized how dangerous his life was, and how things were getting. He wanted to be honest to his kid, but also wanted to make sure that their kid had what he thought was reliable hands to lean on. She doesn't talk much.
Prometheus did as much as he could.
Her name was Rue.
I hope everything works out for Rue's sake.
I have trust in Tibet's team. They don't think they're invincible. They're not self-destructive. And I know they cooperate. I have a little faith now.
I see that Tibet tries to listen and actually take things into account. He knows he has a lot to learn from the world, these other worlds, and the people in it.
He has flaws that I relate and understand very well. And doesn't think he deserves love yet.
He went on the excursion, did he not?
He
It
did.
helped me. I want to thank him somehow. I would like to thank Marcus and Tibet. I'll try to think of something. I know they have gotten money in funds, but there's always tokens of sentimentality.
That's expected. It's not a gift from the heart. I told them that the next time we see them, we'll try to make hot chocolate. A little inspiration.
That is the things that I like to smell at. But look forward to these little tokens of appreciation, lifting each other up.
Atara, Ambrosia. The closer we get to them, the closer I feel more like a parent to them both.
I feel bad about Atara. I know they probably had a wonderful dinner later that day, or the next day, with the family, but...
It's not about the family they have, it's about the family that stick around.
It mattered a lot to me. To enforce to Atara that this hard work and earning a living is something to be celebrated. It's a massive chapter in their life.
People have certain first only once in their life. It deserves celebration. It deserves good memories.
I hope us taking Atara to get ice cream and baking little treats was a good memory.
I think she holds it in high regard. She has a tiny village now to help watch after her. Between us, Marcus, Felix, kind of adopting it all in. I feel relaxed a little bit, knowing she'll have that. I want to see Ambrosia again at some point soon. Check in with her.
I worry about her. I feel like I haven't been there for Ambrosia enough. I haven't had the opportunity to run into her.
She seemed like she was struggling with all that was going on so much, especially after the Avex attack.
She had front seats to Benny's meltdown and outburst in front of Tommy that day. She was looking to me for answers, and I had none for her. Asking me what should she do?
Everyone takes their own journey. We can just be the little floats that they go to make the journey across the water easier for them. But there's going to be some things that they have to struggle with. I would like to at least give her options to make that struggling at least both rewarding, but also easier.
If I could go back, I would tell her to walk away. But this is not something, despite it, that is her responsibility.
She doesn't fit, or at least she doesn't want a life of conflict. I want to support her in whatever path she does decide to move forward towards. I know Atara already has, ironically enough, a little of what you have, if I'm being honest. She kind of has a little bit of a protector in her. She just knows that she's not ready.
She can be quite tough.
Yes. But she hasn't been given the guidance and experience yet. Mostly because someone's hesitant to give it to her.
I feel like I could teach her. I want to ask
I feel like
her
I
about
want
it.
you to. She's at an age where you have to stop withholding the world and start prepping for the world.
For all of the danger that she does not like, we have the power to push it away.
This reminds me of the conversation I had with my mom and dad when they talked to me about withholding me from being an adventurer. We start adventure training usually around 12. And most adventurers go out at the age of 15 or 16. My mom waited until I was 18 before she ever let me out of any sense of training. At first, I was upset. I'm gonna miss so much. I'm gonna miss so much of this adventuring. Now I understand that she just didn't want me to face a harsh world too young. I wanted plenty of happy memories to help combat it. It's weirdly sentimental for her, but I appreciate that. Now I just think a lot of the times about how young people go out and adventure in my world. How many of them are probably unprepared? I don't want that.
With my people, we learn. Our education starts when we are very little. 6 years old, 5, it's normal. But once you reach age of 10 or 13, we get training from the militia. Not to fight people, but to educate us on the dangers of the world. A little adventure class, and how to defend our homes and villages. Then we go into our basic education or gymnasiums from there. I went from learning self-defense and all the things I need to protect my family from the undead, to picking up artificing, which I had already been doing. 2 classes. But once I finished my basic militia training, there was option to go further. My family did not like it.
Hmm. I was waiting until your surgery was done to call my mom and tell her about you. I think she'll
felt
like you.
I would. I hope in your mother's eyes, I'm a good partner.
I think that's the hard part. She will
I would
come
not
at you
blame
with
her for thinking
mistrust
I'm
first. She'll come at you with mistrust first. I think that's just something I'll have to accept.
That is understandable.
I also know she's gonna be so furious with me. Not the fact that I got a partner, but the fact that I've hidden the fact that I got a partner from her for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
I'm assuming they're quite protective, and for good reason. I understand.
Yeah, and she doesn't share the same moral ideals that I have for the world as me.
It is quite the morals to swallow in the first place. I adore the morals you have, the ideals. But I see how others that care about you deeply would be worried about those morals and how they could hurt you.
My mom always came at it from a realist perspective. My dad always just simply thought that if I was always strong enough, that my will would overshine any challenge presented to me. Even me and my dad could clash in morals, I talked to him a little bit about it. He was a conquest man. He took over lands that he felt like he could improve and better. Simply put, because he oftentimes hated corruption of the nobility. He admittedly admits that there are some things that he's no better at. He wants to instate a world that prepares for survival and for kinship above all else. And I told him, well, what happens if we come into conflict? Then he tells me that we'll have to find a way to challenge each other, to see whose will is stronger. but he would never raise a hand as an enemy to me. So you're gonna have to make do with games. And I told him that'd sound like a fun idea. We could make little challenges for our people and our friends and stuff like that. And we can compete in like games. And he's like, it seems that you've already started to overpower mine. He has such a way of encouraging people. It's been years now since I've seen them.
Do you think
It hasn't...
you were at least a little bit ready for it?
No. But I think you're worth any of the hassle I'll have to deal with.
There are some things that we'll never be ready for.
Yeah, that's true.
And there are some things that it is impossible to be ready for. You'll always feel like the shoes are too big for you. And then the secret is, everyone feels that way.
We have such a short amount of time to even really think or do anything about what's up and coming. Is that something we're ready for?
Depends on what it is.
Well, it was normally just going to be a simple party. Just gathering a list of friends that we wanted to celebrate and actually try to do the whole birthday thing, and something I tried to do last year and it seemed pretty fun. But so much has happened between everything and that. And then, of course, the thing that we could try to do. But also, so much has also happened.
I see what some other people have done. That they continue to build their dream and their families despite the adversity they face. They know they're going to have struggles. They know that it is not always safe. That is the reality. I think, despite all of that, what matters is that the thing that they are building grounds them. They're grounded. And that's the whole point in it. I think about someone like Marcus. He is becoming grounded. Imagine a man like him with nothing. With no Felix, or no child on the way, no dream of a cafe. Ambition and dreams. It's something my master cared about so much. Ambition. It grounds us. Whether or not we are ready to build our grounds, it may feel like too big of shoes, but perhaps again, it's impossible to be ready for our own ambition.
There is very rarely any time to celebrate in a year. I celebrate a small ritual with my mom once a year. Even in my own ways of travel, I always still find the same herbs, smoke the same pipes, and sing the same songs from our own little clan. Because she's a witch, and we do witch things occasionally. Celebrate our alchemy achievements. My dad hosted a lot of feasts throughout the year that I just didn't really care for because there's always the same things. I occasionally dabbled in the change of the seasons, but it was never suited to me.
Would it be
Our
alright
night.
for me to celebrate the same thing as your clan? Oh, this is the
I
same
think it
one.
would actually be a really good step in earning my mom's favor. I would be definitely okay with it.
I would love to try.
Okay. I can teach you about what it means and what it represents and what the small little herbs there entice for it. I'll remember, the material you try to flame in the lantern is very important. It holds a very big meaning. So don't just use any herbs, spices, and remedies. Use ones that you know have meaning to what you're hoping or praying for.
That I can do.
Someone almost fucking burned one herb and it almost spelled death for the occasion. People were wondering, are you trying to sabotage us or are you just stupid?
My grandpappy taught me things because he was a druid. I don't know as much as people like Marcus or you about the plants, but the meanings that my people held, I still care about a lot. I have great reverence for it. I would never mess this up.
I know. The only thing that I thought of adding as a way for to build our own small culture for the village I have, for the ideas that I have, the only thing that ever seemed to be real and give me a sense of meaning to celebrate became my birthday. Not because it was the day that they decided they had picked me up, although I'm grateful. It was also the day I got to spend with you, that I remember so fondly with our night we shared in the moon. I think that's why it means so much to me. It was the time where I think I felt the most at peace. That love was actually okay again.
To celebrate.
I think the first thing, if we want to make it into a culture thing, one spot. Wherever we do celebrate at, we choose one spot. And that's going to be the place that you spend, the ones that you hold the closest. Looking upon the moon and sharing only the most reminiscent stories with each other. And the times that you can genuinely celebrate together. The moments through the year that you had. And maybe stories that you would want to pass down to others. And share with the group. At least that's kind of what I felt the most towards.
Do you still think you have energy for the party? We have a week to decide.
I don't want to overwhelm you. But I think it's something that is worth trying. For me. Not because it's just like any other local celebration. Because I want to try to have something like this so close to my heart. That's what matters to me. And if we're not going to have fun, then we shouldn't do it.
I was able to get some references for the materials I wanted from Kier. And also working with Winterheit and Kise.
I think the important part too is I don't want anyone there that's going to be disruptive or cause negativity. So we're going to have a list of people we don't want there.
But do you want to give some people chances? Or do you want
a time of
It's so
chances
tempting.
will...
It's so
The
tempting
time
to
of
give people
chances.
chances, but I think it is.
It shouldn't come when you're trying to celebrate and relax those closest to your heart. A time of chance will come, maybe, but it shouldn't be in this celebration. If we were given chances, we would have given one to the Mad King Thorm. This is not a celebration for chances. This is a celebration to reward those that we have held close to our hearts and have earned our respect.
I agree. I
Which
admit,
means I think it would also be so lovely for the kids to be able to just come in and enjoy themselves.
I feel part of what I want to do for you that day. Having someone like Benny there would
Ruin it. I think we're both in agreement that I think we need to leave him to sort himself out for now.
I'm torn.
I would still
I
like to
can
have
see it
Kira
being
there.
a good interaction for him. But at the same time, he has tarnished his reputation in my eyes, on my heart.
And let
I
it
gave him a chance
inspire
to earn
himself to
my
get better.
respect. And he does not have enough of my respect to be able to stand so close to my heart.
I don't think a celebration's gonna help him recover. At least not enough. Is there anyone else that we would want to have on the, no-show list?
Before a certain discussion, I thought for the invitations that we got at Malleus's beach parties, it would be a great opportunity to give back to him. But given what I had heard recently,
I also think
I'm
it would make the
afraid-
people there potentially uncomfortable that we may have there who may know him and what he does. I don't want to make them uncomfortable with such a weight.
I'm afraid I would keep my distance from Mr. Malleus. However, I also understand that the relations that we hold with these people, it is important to be cordial. I've had to do it in the past, in my world. There's always been
Pardon
times when
me.
I had to remain cordial with people like Malleus.
Part of me
So I
also
do not
remembers the fact that there are people who have befriended us before who have also done heinous things. It's hard to really pick out who is genuinely good and bad. I mean, when we put into the picture of Cupcake... I'm sorry, but I don't think I want to be hypocritical there.
I guess I do not know what exactly he has done.
For Cupcake or Malleus?
Cupcake.
Oh, he's a war profiteer.
Oh. Like Cerberus.
Probably. Yeah. So long, but I do believe Cupcake's probably a little bit better so long as he just doesn't kill a mass amount of innocents. That would, ooh, yeah, no, that would... I don't think I want to be associated with him if that happens.
At least from what I've seen, he is more angled towards putting this ire and this energy towards something like the ball cultists.
That's good.
An ally to pick when the context is correct. That is how I assume.
I am sad about Willow, though. I'll have to deal with that another time. So, that makes 2 for that family and for him. Anyone else, though? How do you feel on Wallflower? Is that one we should have on the no-show list?
That sounds complicated.
On one hand, she's been rather supportive. On the other hand, she's also been her own sense of heartbreak and mistrust.
I
She
don't know how
trusts
to
us.
feel about Wallflower. I'm a fool.
Well, we all are, honey. Just in different ways. Can you really say that I haven't made very foolish decisions? I'm self-aware enough.
Of course, but I don't know what I see in her. My heart aches.
I had to say it. As trustworthy as she is, and as supportive as I am for her, part of me still sees her as a girl who hasn't grown up yet. Who's still living out her young, 18 teenage ages. Part without care.
I try
Part
to
just
be there
unaware.
for her. I try to care for her. I try to express my love to her. For her. Feels like
And
it
she
falls on deaf
doesn't.
ears and she doesn't take my help. And she takes it from others. And sometimes she doesn't take help at all. Despite saying that she appreciates me. That she cares about me. That she loves me back.
She's also
As
a
I
very
hold her.
troubled girl who doesn't understand what love is.
And
I
then
don't think we can ignore that fact.
she rejects me. I don't think she realizes that she rejects me. But then she comes to me with affection, with all that love. It confuses me. Part of me wants to push her away when she does it. Because it feels
Part of
like
me
she
just
is
wanting to
lying to
slap
me
her.
with... Feels like she is lying to me with a kiss and a hug.
Ugh. Is it something you feel is overwhelming and you don't want to have to deal with? Or do you think it's something where you want to at least try to be cordial and friends, but make it very clear that that's all that you want to be? I don't think it's healthy for you to try to look towards something that may not reciprocate it. At least not be able to yet.
I felt jealous for the second time. But there was no one to be jealous of. Maybe that's not the right word. I don't mind that she seeks company with other people. I think it just hurts because she rejected my company. So why does she do that? I won't think.
May I hug you? Just like you said for me. I can't help some things. We can't help how she is. And as much as it's starting to tick me off with how she is, she's gonna have to learn the hard way. We both know it.
Perhaps she can come to the event. But I'm afraid if she tries to hug me, I'm afraid of her trying to give me any affection.
If she tries anything, are you okay with me handling it?
I think I'm being a coward.
I will be firm in telling her the fact that it is not right what she's currently doing, and that she needs to stop. I'll admit, I probably feel a sense of anger with how she's playing with your heart. Intentional or not, and I think a sternness is what she's going to need to realize it. But I won't do it if you are not okay with it. Maybe we'll be surprised about how much she has grown in the absence Eve has seen her.
I would say no to that growing, but I say yes to you speaking on my behalf. I think the others should be able to also enjoy the night. If she will take it for what it is.
Okay. May I kiss you?
To be the judge of that.
It's okay if not. Kiss cheek. Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.
My leg. Okay.
What's the... Yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh. If you need to lay down, you got a perfect pair of pillows.
I feel grateful.
See what your height is. Oh, goodness.
I feel
She's gonna hold your back and the back of your neck so that way it's a little bit more of a smoother ride down. There you go. It's okay. Here you are. buddy. Hi. Hey. Her legs still feel rather plush.
That feels better.
Good. What else comes to mind? I still would like Kira there. She's trying to at least be sensible with us.
I hope Kira would be understanding. We are individuals after all.
Also, the Vegas Lounge women have been very kind to me.
I would not want to isolate them for the disrespect they feel for one man.
I think... Ooh, be careful. I think I would like to not have Artemis there. I don't want to have to deal with that.
I agree. I may be a little stubborn, but I still do not forgive Artemis. Artemis did send me a letter admitting to their mistakes and apologizing.
I hope to forgive them one day. But I need to take the time.
Because
Who else do we feel wronged by? Ooh.
I think that covers it for me. I cannot think of anyone else. Not off the top of my tongue.
In terms of invitation, what of group invitations such as the MMR as a thing? I could send it to RW privately that I would not like them at the party. So they won't be able to come from the MMR.
There's something I would want to admit. I do not like the divine folk.
Okay.
The only one I'm
And there's
okay
only-
with is Kisse's partner from the MMS.
We should probably maybe keep it to private invitations from the people there then. Okay.
I don't feel it right now, but before the Halloween curse took effect, I suppose I don't have to worry about it, but I remember now. I had such a strong urge to bite the vampire lady at MMR.
Mm.
Of course, this is still the Halloween event, so I'm okay with them and others being invited. I don't have the biting urge.
I talked a little bit and thought about it. Having a group look more into it even during this process as well. Taking advantage of your current state and maybe learning a little bit more about what to expect before you go into, well, the end of the month. There's only so much we can know, though.
I don't want to. I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know where the biting itch is coming from, or what I am hungry for.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to further the process of just having Marcus and whatever team we both decide research a little bit. As much as I would love to just leave it into the MMR's hands, I'm not doing that with you if that's okay. I want to know the people working on it. Okay. Although we're definitely going to have to...
MMR still have good resources. Or one or two things.
We're definitely going to use some of them.
Oh, my neck. I need to...
Medicine?
It's
Alright, you gotta stretch it. Oh dear.
so difficult. I felt it locking up.
It'll get better.
It's just like spasming or cramping in my neck. Okay, I'm okay.
If we are doing the party, I do have a gift to give you. It took me a long time to complete. But I have both your birthday and another thing ready for you.
I have gifts for you too.
I'm excited. Is there anyone in particular? Oh, go ahead.
I hope you like the gift. I have it all.
Honey, it's from you. I know I'm gonna love whatever you make. As I always usually do. Is there anyone in particular we want to show appreciation for the party? That is kind of part of what I wanted to be in. Appreciating those who've earned our respect and love. Anyone come to mind? I know Marcus and Felix are definitely too.
I would like to give them a token of appreciation. I think... Who else?
I'd like to appreciate Kisei. The year we at least bonded together was pretty fun. I wish I could know Michael a little more. But hopefully we can do that in a year's time.
I hope Michael will have the time to come to the event.
We'll see.
If not, that is
I know.
understandable.
I know Kisei made time. I also invited Mushroom. So we'll have a couple of other
Mushroom
things to
was also
celebrate near the end night.
Oh, there were some people from Zafira. There was a Joey and Ixie.
Oh.
And a Cossack. They are people that I have conversed with in the past. They are quite friendly. We know we
Would
have
you like to invite
very
them?
long journeys, but yes, I would try to invite those three.
I would love to invite them. Rex's crew is a part of the reason I'm able to even sit down and actually have a break. I'd like to show appreciation to them.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Who else is there?
How do we feel about Tomie?
I'm okay with Tommy.
Okay. I'd like to see about them in Tibet coming, potentially.
She's a bit rough, but she has grown,
She has.
ironically enough.
She really did drop the whole being an asshole bit. Quite a bit.
I would not be surprised if she's a bit rigid or frigid about things, but it is alright.
Hmm.
I would bring one or two of my squad mates if they can have the time. I will see if Doran would like to visit for a little bit.
I'd actually think I would like to meet more people from your world.
Sometimes
And get to know
there's
them.
echoes. Sometimes Stumpwork comes to mind, but I think it would be overwhelming for most people who are not Doran, who looks at everything with a little bit of adorable curiosity.
You never did ask about where we got the stuff for your procedure. I didn't know if it's something you wanted to know about or not.
I know you had to go traveling for the grave, but I didn't ask, no. Might I ask where it's from?
It's from the House of Flesh. We stole from them. Saw a lot of the land there too. I have blue eyes when I'm human.
Are
guess
they
that explains
similar to how
this.
they are now?
Yeah,
Beautiful.
which is... Thank you. Okay. We actually did a lot of things there quite peacefully.
I'm glad.
Mm.
They say the path to Rukvia is quite perilous. Tread lightly
We
and straight forward.
had a monster encounter. I actually managed to do a bit of like trade negotiations with some of the monsters there. Mushroom ones.
The floor. You
Yeah.
saw some of the floor.
The mushroom ones, yes. And they were
They
upset that we
trade.
took stuff without trade. Yeah, they were upset that we took something without trade, so I handed it back to them. Turns out they want you to leave something when you harvest the plants in their territory. So I left rations and other things. They just wanted their stuff back.
They trade.
And
How wonderful.
some of them, yes. Other ones decided they were hungry enough to try to get stuff from us. We had to fight those and drive them off.
I see.
We were okay, though.
I'm thinking about the House of Fresh.
Yep.
This donation comes from a dark place. I acknowledge it.
Yeah, and we busted some prisoners out of there. One of them I left in good hands elsewhere, thankfully, where he might be able to mentally recover. It was a hard decision. Oh, honey, yes. They had people who were, altered. I don't know what the term is for your people, for people who have animalistic features.
If you save the splicer, I most likely have his donation on my neck. You realize this? If you
And we
see
have
him
to give
again,
thanks to them for that.
please, give him my thanks. What they
I
stole
have
from
the contact.
what they stole from that man saved me when we stole it from them.
We put it to better use than they would have.
Exactly. I want him to know that. If it can give him any peace of mind.
Mm.
I'm glad I did not say that. Is Marcus okay?
One of them... Marcus, I think, has to mentally recover a little bit. He's been put through a few ringers. He enjoyed the trip for the most part, but I know it was a rough ride for him, given where he comes from.
He made a smart choice. I need to think of a better gift.
Hmm. I think that's kind of a lot of what I want our culture to be about in this holiday. To be able to reminisce on all the events of the year. To give thanks to those who respect and love. And to share in a more dark-themed festivity as a reward for everyone.
I think an artist should be able to step away from the canvas and admire the work that they've done. Don't you
That
think?
means you too. So, you want to learn about my mom's culture? I have a task for you. We'll be learning firsthand. Gather the herbs and plant life that mean and represent the most to you. And bring it to the festivity. We'll be doing a burning.
Absolutely.
Oh, and you're gonna want to keep the ashes. It'll help grow the next generation of plants. To make them stronger.
Absolutely.
A house celebration. Okay. Want me to help you up?
Just please.
Okay, come on. Oh.
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Do you want to get some ice? Ice time? Ice time. Okay.
How long until I can have solid food?
She's messaging Marcus asking for an estimate for solid food of Nikolai.
Max would say wait a week.
A week. But Rex
Marcus would
heard about
also
your
add,
condition.
different thickeners later in a couple days.
Different thickness in a couple of days. But Rex heard a bit about your condition, and he does actually want to take you out for milkshakes. You down? Okay. The coldness, I think, will also help a little bit.
It feels quite warm.
Well, we are in a pretty decently forested area. We have got to get a garden in our home. Okay. I'm starting to get a little hungry, so I think we'll go down here.